So now we're going to join using the on clause, on. So far we did natural joins, we did using clause joins, now we're going to do on. So let's describe EMP and describe DEPT. Once again, the only column in column is department number, DEPTNO. So let's see everybody's name and city they work in. Once again, these are columns from two different tables, so we need some kind of join. So this is the on clause join. We're going to do select emp.ename, meaning the ename column from the employees table. So table name dot column name, comma, DEPT department table dot location. So EMP is the table, ename is the column. Table, column, DEPT department, that's the table when we described it, and LOC is the column. So select table name dot column name, comma, table name dot column name. I'm going to hit enter. From where? Well, we already know. From EMP join DEPT. All right. So far, this looks very similar to the other joins, except for the fact that we have the table name in the front. I'm sorry. The table name in the front. So select table name dot column name, comma, table name dot column name from table 1 join table 2 on. We're joining everything on parentheses. We're joining everything on the department number column. Department number is the same in both tables. So we're going to say we're going to join with table emp.deptno equals table department deptno. Close parentheses, enter. Now we need to go over this just so it sticks home. This is joining on the on clause. We're saying all of this is going to join on this fact right here. This is the fact. The fact is the employees table has a column called department number, and it's equal to the department table's department number. So the fact is the departments table has a column. The departments table has a column called department number. The employee table has a column called department number, and they are equal. All right. Select. But see, for this to work though, you have to put the table name in front of the column that you are selecting. Now you might be wondering, well, I'm not going to do all this. I'm just going to join using the other two joins we learned, the natural join or joining using the using clause. But see, this is only joining 2 tables. Wait till we join 3 tables. Then you're going to see how important this is. So let's do it again. Let's clear screen. Let's describe both tables. Describe DEPT. Now, you don't have to continue describing the tables because you already know that department number is the column that we are using to join the tables. That's the join condition. We're using department number. There's no other column we can use other than department number. All right. So now here's department name. I want the department name and the job. The department name and the job. So I want to see accounting and I want to see sales and salesman. I want to see accounting and analyst, things of that nature. I want to see the name and the job. So that's going to be select. We're going to say dname. So that's going to be what table? DEPT dot dname. Remember, table name dot column name. And then we're going to want the job. Remember, table name dot column name. The table name is EMP dot and the column name is job. From EMP join DEPT. We know that already. On, and let's do the fact. What is the statement of fact here? The statement of fact is, parentheses, in the employees table, dot, the DEPTNO equals, in the departments table, dot, DEPTNO. Close parentheses, semicolon, enter. So notice that the column names are the same after the period, the dots. It has to. It's the only way it's going to make sense. This column in this table is the same as this column in this table. Join on. All right. And as you can see, accounting, you have manager. Accounting, you have a president. Accounting, you have a clerk. Research department, there's a manager, the analyst, the clerk, analyst. Sales department, we have salesman, a clerk, and a manager. All right, we're talking about join using the on clause, O-N, the on clause. We did natural joins, we did the using clause, now it's the on clause. Now, what if you don't feel like typing in the table name? Let's do an alias. Aliases are nice. What we're going to do is we're going to make this easier to write in the syntax of the select statement. So let me write what we just did on one line. We did select emp dot department. Actually, no, let's do another example. Let's clear the screen. Give me everybody's name and city. Select emp dot ename, comma, dept dot loc from emp, join dept on equals the dept dot department number. All right. So name and city. Clark works in New York. Adams works in Dallas. EMP, DEPT, EMP, DEPT. If I don't feel like typing the names, we're going to do aliases. We're going to say E instead of EMP. And we're going to say D instead of DEPT. So it's going to say select E dot ename, comma, D dot LOC from EMPE. Let me stop right here because this has to make sense for you to proceed. This is not EMP. SQL doesn't know what the heck this is. What is E? We know what ename is, but what is E? We're going to give back an error message. And D, what is D? That's not a table name. That's nothing. But after we type in what we're about to type in, SQL is going to say, oh, that's an alias. So when we say select this, comma, this from EMPE, what SQL is saying is, oh, this E is the same as this E, and it is the employees table. Select E dot ename. Select D dot LOC. So as you can see, this is an alias. This is a table alias. Whatever you put before the period becomes the table alias. All right, let's continue. E dot ename, D dot LOC from EMPE, join DEPT D. So now when it sees D, the select statement in SQL, they'll realize that, oh, every time we see the letter D before a column, we know it's referencing the departments table. All right. And how are we going to join this? We're going to join it on parentheses. Now, instead of doing EMP dot department number equals DEPT dot department number, what we can do now is we can just do E. E dot department number equals D dot department number. So analyze this statement until it makes sense. All we did was we did not type out the table's full name. Instead, we gave it an alias. And the reason why this SQL statement works is because we identified the alias after the from clause. Select E.ename means the employees table is the E because we specified it here. From employees E. So it's from table name alias, join table name alias, on alias column name, alias column name. How do we know that the alias is being recognized as a table? Just back up a little bit and you'll see right here. All right. So this is using the on clause. We did a couple of examples, but the two main ones is one where we didn't use alias, select table name dot column name comma, the other table name dot the other column name from table 1 join table 2 on this. This is the join condition. The condition says if you take the department number column in table EMP, it's the same exact thing as the department number column in DEPT. Now this entire statement we just shortened by using aliases. It's not mandatory, but when we start joining 3 tables together, it will help to use an alias, especially if the table is long. The table has maybe 15 letters. If the table is actually departments, the word departments, like the actual word departments, do you feel like typing the whole word departments every time? Departments every time? Departments every time? Sometimes the alias does make it easier. So we did not use an alias here. We just joined using the on clause. But if we scroll up, we did the same exact statement using an alias. All right. So that wraps up using the on clause to join 2 or more tables.